Good morning, dear hearts. Today's lesson 236, I rule my mind, which I alone must rule. There are so many previous lessons that we've had and also parts of the text that play into this and just reinforce this thought that I rule my mind, which I alone must rule. And I alone must rule it because I do have free will. I have to claim my free will, and I have to decide where I choose to put my thoughts and place my mind. There's a line in chapter 7 that says, consider the kingdom you have made. And what is the kingdom? The kingdom, of course, is my world. This lesson begins, I have a kingdom I must rule. I have a world that I need to be in charge of. I must be in charge of this world, or this world will be in charge of me. So which do I want it to be? And it goes on to at times it does not seem that I am its king at all, because I have allowed another thought to come into my mind that really is the one that I have allowed to be in charge. I have had errant thoughts, and they are all my ego thoughts. Previous lessons, number 15, is my thoughts are images that I have made. And as I have made these thoughts, I am now seeing them. But one of the best lines from lesson 16 that I want to bring into this, because this really, to me, brings it home, that it says there's no more self-contradictory concept than that of idle thoughts. What gives rise to the perception of a whole world, a whole kingdom, can hardly be called idle. So I have to be the one who rules my thoughts. I have to be the one who is in charge of what I am thinking. My thoughts will come to me, and I have the power to accept or reject them as they come to me. When one of our previous lessons that told us towards the end of part 1 of the workbook, that when a thought comes to us that is not in alignment with God, we can actually say, this is not a thought I want. We have that power. Claiming that power, seeing that power, is how we lead ourselves and allow Holy Spirit to take us by the hand into the idea and the awareness of salvation, because we have made that decision of how we will allow our minds to be ruled, what comes into them, what we hold on to, what we value. So, to continue. All right. It does not seem that I am the one who rules, that it might triumph over me and tell me what to think, what to do and feel, because it can be if I am allowing the ego to do that. And yet it has been given to me to serve whatever purpose I perceive in it. My thoughts are those images, and if I value what I perceive, I will act accordingly. My mind can only serve, but it can only serve one master. It cannot serve ego and the Holy Spirit. And today I give its service to the Holy Spirit to employ as he sees fit. I thus direct my mind, which I alone can rule, and thus I set it free to do the will of God, recognizing that my will, my free will, is in alignment. It can be in alignment with the will of God, because all that I will is exactly what God wills for me. Now, the second part of the lesson, which is the prayer, the first line I think is the most important. It says, Father, my mind is open to your thoughts and closed today to every thought but yours. Here it is. I am taking control of what I think. I am taking control of what thoughts I value and now I can give all those thoughts to the Holy Spirit, and I can discard any thought that is only egocentric. There's so many things that come to me when I'm preparing these lessons in my mind, in different words and different lines and things that I want to bring into them. And one of them today was because this message comes to us in so many different ways. There's a song from I think off-Broadway or Broadway show called Pickwick. And it's probably the best known song from that musical, and it's titled If I Ruled the World. And some of the lines in it, and I'm certainly not going to sing, are that if I ruled the world, every day would be the first day of spring, and every man would see the world as his friend. This is the world we choose to see. This is the world when I rule my mind. This is the kingdom that I will have to call my own. And that's it. I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please know how much you are loved, and comment. Did I say that? And be here tomorrow. Namaste.